Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Narmada District, Gujarat State, the land of unity. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Narmada District stands as one of the most structurally vibrant and culturally rich administrative regions in the state of Gujarat, India. Officially carved out as a distinct district in the late 1990s, its identity is deeply intertwined with the sacred Narmada River, which flows majestically through its landscapes. In recent years, the district has earned the global moniker, the Land of Unity, due to the construction of the Statue of Unity, the tallest statue in the world, honoring Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Beyond its modern monumental achievements, the district serves as an ecological haven characterized by pristine wildlife sanctuaries, cascading waterfalls, and rolling hill tracks that offer an immense window into both ancient tribal traditions and state of the art sustainable development models. Geographically situated in the southeastern pocket of Gujarat, Narmada district is landlocked territory stretching over an area of approximately 2,755 square kilometers. The district sits snugly against well-defined administrative and state borders. It is bounded by the Vadodara and Chota Udaipur districts to the north, the Bharuch district to the west, and the Surat and the Tapi districts to the south. To its immediate east lies the Nandurbar district of the neighboring state of Maharashtra, making Narmada a crucial geopolitical junction between the two states. Its coordinates anchor it firmly in the rugged terrains where the Vindhya and Satpura mountain ranges dramatically converge, lending the region its unique undulating topography. The modern administrative layout of Narmada district was formally established on October 2, 1997, during a major restructuring of Gujarat's internal borders by the state government. The region was born by integrating the Tilakwada Taluka of the erstwhile Vadodara district with three prominent talukas: Nandod, Dadiyapada, and Sagbara from the neighboring Bharuch district. Historically, however, the area boasts a deeply royal and ancient legacy centered around Rajpipla, which served as the capital of the proud independent princely state of Rajpipla, ruled by the Gohil Rajput dynasty for centuries. The historical lineage seamlessly blended with independent India's history when the colossal Sardar Sarovar Dam project was conceptualized, turning the region into a cornerstone of India's post-independence agricultural and power engineering. Narmada district experiences a tropical climate that exhibits distinct seasonal variations throughout the calendar year. The summer months, spanning from March to early June, are intensely hot and dry, with daily temperatures routinely climbing between 38 degrees C and 43 degrees C, particularly across the low-lying plains. The monsoon season arrives by mid-June and lasts until September, bringing heavy to very heavy rainfall, heavily influenced by the dense forest covers of the Satpura Hills. The average annual precipitation generally exceeds 1100 mm, turning the entire terrain into a lush, vibrant green landscape. Winters, which settle in from November to February, are exceptionally pleasant and mild, with temperatures dropping to a comfortable range of 12 degrees C to 25 degrees C, making it the peak season for global travelers. While Narmada District does not have a commercial airport of its own, it enjoys seamless multi-modal connectivity through major transit nodes located nearby. The nearest domestic and international air terminal in Vadodara Airport, positioned roughly 90 kilometers away, while Surat Airport provides another viable option to the south. One of the rail front, the Ekta Nagar railway station, formerly Kevadia railway station, is a modern state-of-art terminal built specifically to connect the Statue of Unity directly to major Indian metros like Mumbai, Delhi, Ahmedabad, and Varanasi via high-speed express trains. The road infrastructure is equally robust. Well-maintained state highways and broad district roads connect the administrative headquarters of Rajpipla and the tourism hub of Ekta Nagar seamlessly to national arteries like NH48. According to official census metrics, Narmada stands out as one of the least densely populated and most distinctly populated districts in Gujarat, with a total population hovering around 5,990 to 297 individuals. The district has a population density of about 214 inhabitants per square kilometer, reflecting its vast stretches of forest reserves and agricultural fields rather than packed urban settlements. The gender metrics are highly encouraging, featuring a healthy sex ratio of approximately 961 females for every 1,000 males, which sits comfortably above national averages. Over the years, the region has maintained a steady decadal population growth rate of roughly 14.7%, slowly leaning toward planned urbanization. The human tapestry of Narmada district is uniquely defined by its overwhelming indigenous presence, with scheduled tribes (ST) constituting a massive 81.5% of the aggregate population. The primary tribal communities, including the Bills, Vasavas, and Tadvis, have lived in harmony with the local river ecosystem for generations. In terms of religious affiliations, Hinduism is practiced by the vast majority of the population, accounting for roughly 94.8% of residents, with deep-seated reverence for river deities and traditional woodland spirits. Islam forms the largest minority group at around 3.8%, followed by small, closely knit communities of Christians, Jains, and Buddhists who peacefully coexist across the district's towns and villages. The official administrative language of Narmada district is Gujarati, which is used uniformly across government offices, legal systems, schools, and local news media. However, because of the district's immense tribal demographic, indigenous languages and distinct dialects are spoken daily in domestic and rural circles. Roughly 68.5% of the population uses standard Gujarati as their primary tongue, while a significant 26.4% speaks Vasavi, a distinct tribal language indigenous to the region's clans. Other localized dialects like Bili and variations of Hindi are spoken by smaller clusters, creating a diverse linguistic ecosystem where most locals are functionally bilingual. The cultural landscape of Narmada district is a brilliant combination of royal Rajput heritage and raw, expensive tribal traditions. The indigenous tribes are famous for their Pithora paintings, sacred, highly stylized wall murals depicting mythologies, nature, and wildlife that are painted at as rituals of thanksgiving. Traditional dance forms like the Gariya and Dangi dances come alive during the major festivals like Holi, Diwali, and the local cultural fairs, where dancers don elaborate headgears and handmade ornaments. The annual local fairs held along the banks of the Narmada River showcase incredible indigenous handicrafts, pottery, and bamboo weaving, preserving crafts that have been passed down for centuries. The educational framework in Narmada district has seen massive structural investments, pushing the regional literacy rate up to a commendable 73.29% as per recent tracking. The foundational tier is supported by a widespread network of over 680 primary government and tribal welfare schools designed to provide accessible education to remote forest hamlets. For higher secondary education and technical streams, the district relies on dedicated institutions concentrated around Rajpipla, including arts, commerce, and science colleges, teacher training institutes, PTC and B.Ed colleges, and the government women's polytechnic specialized vocational centers have also been set up in Ekta Nagar to train local tribal youth specifically in international hospitality, aviation, and tourism management. The cost of living in Narmada district varies clearly between its traditional agrarian pockets and its booming global tourism zones. In the administrative headquarters of Rajpipla and surrounding rural talukas, the cost of living remains low to moderate because local agricultural yields keep basic food products, vegetables, and grains highly affordable, while housing rentals remain modest. Conversely, the newly developed tourist corridor around Ekta Nagar, Kevadia, features a higher cost of index due to premium hospitality infrastructure, international culinary outlets, and souvenir markets. This duality is driven primarily by the sudden influx of millions of global tourists, which has elevated real estate values and service costs along the immediate tourism highways. Historically classified among India's economically backward regions due to its heavy reliance on subsistence railway farming, Narmada's per capita income has traditionally lagged behind the industrialized Golden Corridor of Gujarat. However, the massive economic infection from the Statue of Unity project has altered local earning capacities, introducing substantial hospitality and service-driven income streams. The tax structure of the district aligns strictly with the state and national mandates, with the goods and services tax GST being levied heavily on the booming tourism, hotel, and transport sectors. Meanwhile, the rural economy benefits from standard agricultural tax exemptions meant to safeguard smallholder tribal farmers. Narmada District operates under a structured administrative hierarchy headed by a district collector AS officer responsible for law, order, and regional development, working hand in hand with the Narmada District Panchayat. In the legislative arena, the district is split into two critical Vidhan Sabha state assembly constituencies. The Nandod Assembly constituency, which encompasses the Rajpipla area, and the Didiapada Assembly constituency, both of which are politically vital and traditionally reserved to ensure triple representation. For national governance, Narmada district does not form a standalone parliamentary seat. Instead, its territories are strategically integrated into the larger Chota Udaipur Lok Sabha constituency and parts of the Bharuch Lok Sabha constituency during general elections. Because of its unique demographic makeup, Narmada district is a priority zone for intensive state and central government developmental initiatives. It has been a key beneficiary of the Aspirational District program launched by the central government, which focuses directly on improving health, nutrition, basic infrastructure, and financial inclusion in historically underserved regions. Special triple development funds under the Van Bantu Kalyan Yojana are continuously funneled into the district to build roads in forested zones, provide clean drinking water tap connections, and provide solar-powered irrigation pumps to local farmers. Furthermore, specific ecotourism development policies are leveraged to ensure that local tribal youths are given direct employment priority in all state-run tourism ventures. For seamless administrative and revenue governance, Narmada district is organized into 5 primary sub-districts, locally known as talukas or tehsils. These divisions include Nandod, which houses the historical capital and administrative center of Rajpipla; Garadeswa, the modern epicenter hosting the primary tourism projects; Tilakwada, Dediyapada, and Sangbara. Collectively, these 5 talukas supervise over 560 small and large villages, which are governed at the grassroots level by roughly 222 village panchayats, rural local bodies. The entire setup ensures that administrative services reach from the urban municipal offices down to the deep forest settlements. The district's entire geography and economy are anchored around its spectacular river networks, dominated primarily by the mighty Narmada River, which is considered one of the most sacred waterways in Hinduism. The river is harnessed by the Gargantuan Sardar Sri Sarwar Dam, creating an expansive reservoir that feeds the largest irrigation canal network in the world, supplying water across drought-prone regions of the Gujarat and Rajasthan. The second major lifeline of the district is the Karjan River, a vital tributary of the Narmada, which features its own substantial Karjan irrigation dam project. These water bodies, along with smaller seasonal streams like the Main and Tarap, act as the primary sources for drinking water, agricultural irrigation, and local ecotourism boat cruises. Narmada district is exceptionally wealthy in terms of natural and ecological resources, boasting a dense forest cover that spreads across more than 30% of its total geographical territory. These forests are rich in high quality teak, bamboo thickets, and a vast array of medicinal herbs and plants that form the backbone of traditional tribal medicine. The region's fertile alluvial and black cotton soils along the river valleys constitute a massive natural asset, enabling intensive agricultural output. Additionally, the abundant perennial water flow through the river channel offers an almost inexhaustible resource for hydroelectric power generation and large scale inland fisheries development. The tourism landscape of Narmada district has transformed into an international phenomenon centered primarily around the breathtaking Statue of Unity, our engineering marvel, rising 182 meters high on the river island of Sadhupet. Surrounding their monumental statue is a meticulously planned tourist ecosystem featuring the grand Sardar Sarovar Dam viewpoints, the beautifully curated Valley of Flowers, the exotic butterfly garden, and the therapeutic Arogya Van, a herbal wellness park. For travelers seeking wild, scent touched nature, the district offers the dense Shoot Panswar Wildlife Sanctuary, the stunning Jarwani and Ninai waterfalls, and the historical Rajwant Palace in Rajpipla, which showcases the elegant heritage of region's former rulers. Urban settlements in Narmada district are small but strategically vital, acting as commercial hubs for the surrounding rural and tribal hinterlands. The premier urban center is Rajpipla, the historical municipal town that serves as the administrative headquarters, housing government offices, heritage structures, and major local marketplaces. The second major urban landmark is Ekta Nagar, formerly Kevadia, which has been rapidly built up into a highly modern smart tourist town, complete with world-class hotels, convention centers that drive local commerce include Dadiyapada, Sagubara, and Tilakwada, which link rural farm outputs to larger state markets. The employment dynamics of Narmada district are undergoing a massive transition from traditional primary sectors to modern service industries. Historically, more than 75% of the local workforce was tied directly to agriculture and manual farm labor, leaving employment opportunities highly seasonal. Today, the massive tourism boom centered around Ekta Nagar has opened up thousands of sustainable non-farming jobs for local communities, ranging from tour guides, hospitality staff, and security personnel to boat operators and electric vehicle drivers. Government packed self-help groups, SHGs, also enable local tribal women to earn stable incomes by running local culinary centers like the Ekta Tribal Cuffs and selling authentic tribal handicrafts to tourists. Unlike some of its heavily industrialized neighbors in Gujarat, Narmada district is not a primary hub for heavy mineral mining, owing to its strictly protected forest reserves and fragile river ecosystems. The mining activities allowed within the district are strictly regulated and confined mostly to the sustainable extraction of minor minerals used in regional construction. This includes small scale monitored riverbed sand excavation along designated zones as well as minor stone quarrying and gravel crushing operations necessary to support local infrastructure and highway expansions. Environmental protection laws are enforced strictly here to ensure that no mining activity disrupts the delicate catchment area of the Narmada and Karjan rivers. The industrial profile of Narmada district is primarily focused on agro-based textiles and eco-friendly small-scale enterprises (MSMEs) rather than heavy chemical or mechanical manufacturing. Given the massive local cultivation of sugarcane, banana, and cotton, the district houses prominent cooperative sugar factories, cotton ginning mills, and agro-processing units that package banana persendostem, fibers, and local fruits. Rajpipla hosts the primary small-scale industrial clusters which feature woodcraft, paper products, and local textile weaving units. The state government is consciously avoiding highly polluting heavy industries in this region to preserve its pristine air quality and fragile wildlife habitats, focusing instead on green investments like cold storage networks, eco hotels, and renewable energy. Now, questions and answers. Why is Narmada district popularly called the land of unity? The district earned this title because it houses the Statue of Unity at Ekta Nagar. Standing at 182 meters, it is the world's tallest statue and was built as a monumental tribute to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the leader responsible for politically integrating and unity the hundreds of princely states into modern India. What is the administrative headquarters of Narmada district? The administrative headquarters of the district is the historical town of Rajpipla, which was formerly the capital of the princely state of Rajpipla before the integration into independent. Which major rivers flow through the Narmada district? The primary river is the sacred Narmada River, which forms the core of the region's geography. The second vital river is the Karjan River, a major tributary of the Narmada that features its own significant dam and irrigation network. What percentage of Narmada's population belongs to scheduled tribes (ST)? Narmada is a heavily tribal-dominated district with scheduled tribes making up a massive 81.55% of the total population, primarily consisting of the Bill, Vasava, and Tedivi communities. What is the name of the newly developed railway station that connects tourists to the Statue of Unity? The destination is served by the Ekta Nagar railway station, formerly known as Kavadia railway station, a modern eco-friendly railway terminal connecting the district directly to major Indian metro cities. What are the two main state assembly Vidhan Sabha constituencies in Narmada district? The district is divided into two legislative assembly seats, the Nanded Assembly constituency and the Dadiyapata Assembly constituency, both designed to ensure robust representation for the local population. Which wildlife sanctuary is located in Narmada district and what is it famous for? The district features the Sulpaneswar Wildlife Sanctuary. It is famous for its dense teak forest, rich biodiversity, leopards, sloth bears, diverse bird species, and pristine trekking terrains. What are the primary agricultural and horticultural crops grown in Narmada? The primary agricultural crops are cotton and sugarcane, while banana production stands out as the leading horticultural crop, with the district producing hundreds of thousands of metric tons of bananas annually. What is a Pitara painting and who creates it? A Pitara painting is a traditional, highly ritualistic wall mural created by the indigenous tribal communities of the region. It features vibrant depictions of nature, horses, and tribal mythologies as an offering of gratitude to their deities. Into how many talukas, subdivisions, is Narmada District divided? Narmada District is systematically divided into 5 talukas for revenue and administrative purposes: Nanded, Garudeswar, Tilakwada, Dadiyapuda, and Sagbara. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.